me, all good horror movies have, you know, they have a vibe that you get into. Like somehow you're there, you're trapped in this world of the movie, and you can't get out of it, and that's why it becomes unnerving to people and it makes them uncomfortable to watch it.
Rob Zombie's imagination just is unfettered. You know, it's like you see the inner workings of his brain. It becomes unglued.
Shocking and outrageous and sort of overdone in a way. Very effective and very high aesthetic and absolutely incredible.
Rob, what's his name? Rob Zombie?
But Rob is, you know, just thoroughly articulate. And if he doesn't know what's going on all the time, then he is a brilliant actor.
I'm just amazed at the cast of the movie. He really, you know, selected a great group of people, and everyone's just going with it. They're really amazing.
I loved the script when I first read it. I found it so fresh and different, and I loved that it took place in the 70s, and I loved that it just had this feeling of like a sort of, you know, 1970s horror film. I just thought it was very unlike anything I'd ever read.
I was really just plain old-fashioned flabbergasted when I read the script.
I love horror films. I love good ones. I always have. When I was a kid, that was like, I think that was my first drug of choice was fear. I used to like look in the mirror in the bathroom and actually practice faces of horror.
All of a sudden this guy's coming after me and he looks like this half-dead guy with these white eyes, and you know, we're in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of the night. Everybody's quiet, so everybody sort of disappears, and it's me and this half-dead guy chasing after me. And I think I may have kicked him a little too hard a couple times.
You either like or you don't like the characters enough to want to see them either die or not die. As long as you're siding with someone in a horror film, I think it's a good film. If you're siding with the killers, or you're siding with the victims, or you're hoping that they don't die, or you're hoping that they die, but just anything that draws you into, you know, the suspense and the terror of the film.
My character is an amalgam of two oppositional things. She's kind of okay, you know. She just like, you know, kind of okay, but she's an nymphomaniac. You know what I mean? I mean, she's just really an nymphomaniac. But she talks like that.
Well, working on this has been a lot of fun because I love playing monsters.
Baby just adores, you know, old Hollywood starlets, and you know, she lives in a hick town and just kind of takes her own take on what's going on in Hollywood.
You know, it starts kind of normal, and you think it's you know, it's going along or whatever, and then it just starts to spin out of control. And just when you think it can't go any farther or get more bizarre or more creepy or whatever, it goes farther.
See, I would love to see this film in one of those like little theaters where people talk to the screen and everything, because I have a feeling it's going to get real noisy.
I think they should be frightened. I think their temples should pound. I think sweat should come out of them.
It's fun. It's like a little adrenaline rush, going in and not knowing when the scare's going to come up, and you scream and your heart starts palpitating. It's almost like a roller coaster ride.
To me, the challenge of directing a movie is just keeping someone entertained for that amount of time. When I first discovered movies as a kid, like in the early 70s, is what I'm most excited about, and that's what the time that I love. So, I mean, I guess that's my guidelines for everything I do. Take your mom.